mainly about, let's say, 5 or 6 things that drive the market. One is interest rate, which is monetary policy. So let me say monetary policy / interest rate as number one. So number one, interest rate. Interest rate or monetary policy. So let's just say interest rate or monetary policy. Number two, we have GDP, gross domestic product. GDP, the country is the economy of the country, how is, if it's growing or in recession, booming phase, and so on. Right? So if it's a recession, booming phase, like how the economy is doing in the country, this can also affect the currency. So we have the third one, inflation. Inflation. So inflation can also drive the market. If inflation is high, right, that will make banks, or let's say the Fed in USA, to hike interest rate. It makes them to hike interest rate to give the currency a value, because if inflation is high, the currency is losing its value. So to balance it up, they use interest rate to regulate the market. So we have the third one, inflation. The fourth, let me just add the monetary policy right here. Monetary policy. So monetary policy, policy is almost the same as interest rate. The only difference is that there are some comments that can affect a currency. So we have positive and negative currency comments. So another part that can affect the market is code report. Code slash, let's say code slash, this is not tendency, but I will say just code report, commitment of traders. This tells you where banks, not companies that are hedging, right? Commercials, if they are buying or they are shorting. So we always try to follow this type of traders. What they are doing, that's what we want to do. They give us kind of like a leading indicator, not a lagging, a leading indicator. I will explain the two type of code report that we have in this session today. Now that aside, we move to the technical part of the market, so which will make me to add it as the seventh one. So what drives the market again? We have liquidity. Liquidity. So this is what everybody know, or most trader know, that drives the market, but they don't care about. I just cancel everything I did now. They don't care about the rest, right? They don't care about those first one I wrote earlier on. Bring you here. This is the first part of the interest rate I'll be explaining for you. You enter snapshots. Can be different from your own end, but here is snapshot. So get down. This one, this is a text box. That is this. Well, you see something at the up here, which is showing high, low, loose volume interest, right? That is a snap box, so I don't like it. I'll remove it. Chart volume, which is this volume I see here. If you need it, it's also okay. It can show you that buyers are into the market right here, and here that the volume is increasing, right? But don't kind of use it. So contract volume, open high, because it's an open high, look loose bars. That's what it's showing now. So I'll remove it. I'll put it to candlesticks. I prefer candlesticks. Now here we come to this study, technical study. So you go, you draw down to commitment of traders. Click it. So here, prefer large, draw chart, you draw chart. So we show you this. So one market bring you to this page. The next thing is what? How do we interpret this particular indicator right here? Now this is not kind of a lagging indicator. This is a leading indicator, right? This is a leading indicator, and I will also explain to you how USD work compared to other currencies, because there are sometimes on other currencies can be going up, why the self or the currency is going down. I will explain the reason why it is doing that, as if it's not following what interest rate. It went up. So this point where it went up is that there was a lot of close order on the sell, because initially it was below 50%, and then sellers were in control. So a lot of sellers closed their position because what they're expecting a shift in the market based on the data that have interpreted. This tells you that it's not liquidity that drives the market. It tells you that it is based on interest rate, GDP, and inflation that drive a currency of a country. So since these things drive a currency of a country, to have a understanding of them, you have to interpret those things. If you're able to interpret it on your own, if you're not able to interpret it on your own, you can use this paper that have already interpreted it. So now, what do you do at this point? How do you know market is ready to buy or market is ready to sell? The first point is the waves. So market now give us this up wave right here. It goes to 50%, not yet above 50%. Go to 50% right here. So as it got to be 50%, the next thing is how will you know that the time buyers will enter, where you will start buying? That is the next. So how will you know this is, first, this is a leading indicator. So if we have a shift movement right here, the upside, right? So when it crosses this 50% right here, we count like 5 days, 5 working days front. Because even if they are buying, that does not mean it will start going up instantly. Immediately that all of them started placing their buy. So they are placing the order gradual by gradual. So it will start affecting the market gradual by gradual. Like kind of like a process. So when it crosses this 50%, which is around here, you can count it 5 days forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is this day. So market started going up. Around these days also, they added more buy position. So when you count it forward, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At this time, they added more buy position. That means even if market it was a short sell position right here, they are still what interested in the long run, that is in the buy formation. So the next is what look for more buy. Right here, they added more. Right here, they also added more. So even if market give us a short term sell, right, the sell will not last very long. Has already hit the support level right here now. Monday, if they are adding more position now, we can now expect market to continue going up until we see them adding sell position. So or decrease right here. So this is one way to know how to read good report. That's one part. Read the other part of code report. Now, the other part which I will explain later on is if you look at let's say an arrow, the one that's high volume, I'll use this. So snapshot. It's still the same setting I use for DSY. That's what I'm using here also. So I will just come here, large, move this, add volume, add a good report. You see you have other commitment of traders. It's great. We don't need those ones. The one I'm using is for commitment of traders only. So you're drop. So right here, notice something right here. They are buying, all right? From here, they are buying. They are buying around here. They are buying around here. But it is going down. That is what is in relationship with what DSY. This down movement is going here. That DSY is going up. So it's going down. That means all other pair against USD at that point will be what? USD will be what? Overpowering them. That is why it is going down. So I will explain how this works, all right? So that you will not make mistake because it's going down then. Because if you pair euro now against other currency, there are some other currency that euro will be stronger. All right? Even if it's going down here, on that, all those other currencies, euro is leading them. So I will explain how it works. This one is based on USD only, even if it's what? Euro index or euro future. So I will explain how it works likely in the next video. That is that. We now go back to another method of how we read commitment of traders. So the next part is what? Legacy report. Not commitment of traders right here, right? Under commitment of traders, we need what? Legacy report. So we enter legacy report. That is the first part we enter. We enter the legacy report. We have energy, financial grain, index, livestock, meta, soft. All right. So we enter currencies. And this bar chart is free. It's free. So you can do all of these without even subscribing. So when you enter currencies, large hedgers, we are not looking for hedgers. We're looking for non-commercials right here. Right. Large speculators, people that are speculating the market. So we have summary. You go to summary. So when you go to summary, it will tell you now here that position, people that are buying USD, 20,000 people are buying USD. People that are shorting USD, 19,000 are shorting USD. They added 4,000 people added more position in the previous week. This report always comes out on Tuesday and the Wall Street, all right? But it gets to us. Though you can still see this in the government website, all right? Though but you don't really need that. So it's see it right here on this bar chart. So you don't necessarily need that. So you can use this right here. So this report always comes out on Tuesday, but it gets to us on Friday, right? It gets to us on Friday. So since you already know that they're adding more buy position, this means USD is still strong. Even if it has been buying for a very long time, it still means that it's still strong. They are not yet ready to be closing their buy position. Simple. So since USD is still strong, what do you expect? You expect market to go up the more on USD. You expect market to go up the more on USD. So that is simple. So right here you can see other currencies like Bitcoin, micro, British pounds, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, other major currencies which you can use in interpreting the market, what you should expect the coming week, or what you should expect for the month, or for the week, or even for the day. So you can use this to anticipate your trading and like interpret your trading week. It should be long for that week, or if you are shorting for that week. So